Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is our fifth video of C++ programming course. In this video, we will understand the syntax of C++ program. In the previous video, we create a small program, the basic program of C++, and today in this video, we will understand that program. So this is the basic code of C++ program. We first compile this and check the result, then we understand these each line one by one. Open your compiler. I have installed dev C++ and work on this. Create a new file and I paste the code that I have written. So this is my code. Now I will compile and run this code. First of all, I have to save this. We have to rewrite these codes. These are not valid in programming. So I write like this. So that will work on. So here is the output of my program. This is very simple. I have only printed hello world. So these each line we will understand one by one. So this is the first line of our program, hash include IO stream. It is a header file library. Header file adds functionality in C++ program. Different header files or libraries have different functionality. It means hash include is the keyword to add some library. IOStream is a library used for cout, cin and endl. Endl used for end line. Or if you want to go to next line, you will use the end line, ENDL. This one. So hash include is used to add libraries. This is the header file. We have used only one library, IOStream. You can add more libraries in your program. Using namespace std. This is our second line in our code. You have saw. It is used for standard library. We use namespace std for the standard library, which we tell the compiler that we want to use some names from the standard library. It means that we can use names for objects and variables. Cout, cin, endl. If we don't use this using namespace std, we will not able to use cout, cin, endl or others. White spaces. C++ program ignores white space. White space means black lines or spaces that you give in when you write a program. These don't affect C++ program. Let me show you. So these lines which are blanks, this is called the white space. Int main and this is the full is a white space. Or this is an empty line, a blank line. This is called also white space. And if I separate this line with some black lines, the code will work same. If I do this, this is also will work like that. It means we can use many spaces or white spaces in our program. These will not affect our program. You can see the program works correctly. Int main. This is called a function, and functions ends with the wall bracket. This is the wall bracket. It is the first statement that executed, or it is called entry point of the program. The first line of program that run is a main program, main function, that is int main. This will the entry point of the program. Int is the type of main function. It means main function returns an integer value. This is another topic we will discuss and learn later in the course. After the whole brackets of main function, we use curly brackets and we write whole code inside these curly brackets. And this is used for define the body of the main function. Curly brackets define the body of main function, and we write whole code in curly brackets that comes after the int main. Cout. Cout is an object used for output or print text. As you saw in the last program, we use cout and cout that prints something. This is the object for use to output or print text. Cout is pronounced as cout or cout. It is used together with the insertion operator. Insertion operator used with cout, and these are double less than signs. Comments. Comments can use to explain C++ code and it make it more readable. Also used for testing the code. Comments are ignored by the compiler. It will not read by the compiler. Compiler just ignore the comments. Comments are used for programmers to understand the program. Comments are ignored by the compiler. Comments are not executed. These are only readable by the programmers. Single line comments start with 2 forward slashes, and any text after the double slash is ignored by the compiler will not be executed. This will be ignored by the compiler. Multiple comments start with slash static and ends with static slash. Any text between the static and slash will be ignored by the compiler. So let's get this more. So you can see here the double slash, and after this is the statement, this is a comment. You can write anything from here. I am dear programmer. Double slash means that is the comment and that will not be executed in the program. If we remove these double slashes, then the program will give us error that this is not any statement or declared in this scope. But if we give double slashes before this, then it will understand that it is a comment and will not be executed. And this is a multi-line comment. Return 0 that we give end of the program, at the end of the program. C++ program, the main function is of type int and therefore it should return an integer value. Return 0 means 0 is integer and main function of program is int, so it means integer, and we have to give 0 or any other number. We gave 0 because 0 is an integer. We return 0 value because 0 exit code is widely accepted for OK, the program execution was successful. It tells that the program has successfully executed and it will terminate the whole code. Important notes. Every statement in C++ program ends with a semicolon. As you saw, cout or other statement end with a semicolon. This is necessary. Every statement in C++ program ends with a semicolon. It is also called a terminating command, which tells the compiler that a statement has ended. The body of int main can be written in one line, but it would not be easy to read and understand by the programmers. As I told you that C++ ignores white spaces, so you can write the int main in one line or multiple lines. It don't show an error. You could also omit the using namespace std. Let me show this you. Using namespace std can be omitted. You can also delete this, but if you delete this, you can't use cout, cin or other statements. And if you want to use this, you have to write std and double dots, then it will work correctly. First we remove this, and that will show the error. Cout was not declared in this scope because we have not using the standard library. We have to use like this, so that will not show an error and work correctly. So here is the output. You can also omit that line as your wish, but you can use this if you can't use std before every statement. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe the channel for more videos.